This is Morten from INKISH TV. We are here, day 3 at Hunkeler Innovationdays. Still a lot of people on the show floor, and I found my good friend Steffen Franzisi from Kohlhammer Druck. Welcome to INKISH.
Hey Morten, how is it going?
Great. What I like actually, when I meet people like you, what I like a lot is that you're the one that make this possible. You invest in the equipment, you utilize the equipment, hopefully you make a lot of money with your investments. So now when you're here at Hunkeler Innovationdays, what is your first impression?
Well, the first impression we have is actually how fast the development goes on continuous inkjet. That's the first thing I see, and how fast the machines are getting. We invested in continuous inkjet about 5 years ago, and from what I see, the technology is still the same, but the speed is growing so fast.
And it must be interesting because, I mean, your company, first of all, you are very creative and develop your own solutions. We can talk about that in a moment. But you are both an offset printing company and a digital printing company.
Right.
And a lot of these vendors here, when I talk to them, they're always talking about when can we change the entire offset fleet to digital. What do you think will be, what will be required technology-wise to getting to that step?
Well,
or is it way too early?
No, I wouldn't say so. I think every technology has its own
strengths and weakness, basically.
Yeah, its own,
place in the market.
Place in the market, that would be great.
Yeah.
It has its own place in the market.
Yeah.
So it depends on the philosophy you have with the printing company. If you want to be offset printing, you have to do offset printing. If you want to be digital printing, you have to do digital printing. My opinion is, I mean, we try to sell the customers that we are able to print from 0 or 1 to 50,000. And it's a kind of business case we have.
But don't you see in your printing company, because when I talk to some of your colleagues in the industry, they see declining print runs. They see more and more jobs. They see totally new demands from customers. So I guess that this is what drives this industry right now, right?
Right. Same with us. The growth we have it in digital, because the run length drops. We have certain business cases where we have different customers than we used to have. And a lot of the jobs we do is with IT, and we do a lot of technology on the Schnittstelle.
Yeah, also on the trimming side, basically, right? Cutting and trimming.
Connecting to the customer.
Yeah.
We connect to the CRM systems to the customer, and we don't have orders. We get batch runs, and we print batch runs and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that changes, but they still have magazines with 700 copies or 1,000 copies or 1,500 copies. Yeah. So for my side as the commercial printer, you have to have both.
Yeah, and one of the things that you do, which differentiates you a little bit from all your colleagues, is that you're not just printing, you also develop new technologies.
Right.
And when I met you the first time in Frankfurt a year ago, you told me about paper wraps instead of using plastic wraps for sending out printed products.
Exactly.
How is it going with it?
Well, we're getting better and better, because a lot of countries they don't allow to have printed products in plastic anymore. So that combined, that paper wrapping combined with individual printing on that wrapping, it works well.
And you can individualize also the paper wraps, right?
Right, exactly. Every wrap can be different. So that's a lot of benefits for ads, for example. We have a lot of magazine customers, and they have different ads on the front page. So that's one thing that works well.
And that contributes to keeping the prices low, right? I mean, not for you, but for the customer. So when they have advertising, it basically to support their business, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We help customers gaining the business.
Yeah.
They make more money with it, and they understood, because it was a long talking to the customers, but now they understood the benefits of that mass customizing, what I would say to it.
What has been the most exciting news here at the show so far?
That's a good question. The most exciting thing, I would say, the way the finishing is doing the products. I mean, they make so fast and individual solutions that really impressed me. Like, you know, making books with that thread binding, or, you know, those saddle stitching. You know, how integrated those systems are getting. That impressed me a lot.
So something to go home and think about, right?
I already do.
Fantastic.